It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Well, this is a massive story just developing. The president of Colombia, Gustavo Petro, is accusing United States officials of murder. He says that in one of these military boat strikes by the United States in the Caribbean, the U.S. killed an innocent fisherman. So you can see this post from Petro here. He says U.S. government officials have committed a murder and violated our sovereignty in territorial waters. Fisherman Alejandro Carranza had no ties to the drug trade, and his daily activity was fishing. The Colombian boat was adrift and had its distress signal up due to an engine failure. We await explanations from the U.S. government. And instead of explanations from the U.S. government, he got attacked by Donald Trump. You may have seen this message from Trump earlier today, where he said President Gustavo Petro of Colombia, he spelled it wrong, is an illegal drug leader, strongly encouraging the massive production of drugs in big and small fields all over Colombia. Blah, 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 blah. He then said, as of today, payments or any other form of payment or subsidies will no longer be made to Colombia. And in that post, Donald Trump further threatened Colombia, saying that the United States may have to take more action against the country. Why? Simply because Gustavo Petro called out Donald Trump. You can see that Petro reposted this tweet right here that says, Trump is a maniac while waging war in Venezuela. He now threatens to attack Colombia too, although he can't.
Hey, if y'all want to go get y'all teeth done and y'all booties done, I think y'all better hold back for a little bit, because it's about to get spicy over there in Colombia. Like, it ain't... I would just say chill out. You know, chill out on the teeth. Them teeth look big in your mouth anyway. But it looked like it's about to get spicy in Colombia, so I don't think y'all want to go over there right now.
Correctly. Trump falsely claims Colombian President Petro is a drug leader. That is a total lie. Now he's threatening sanctions and attacks. Imperial psycho. Meanwhile, Petro...
I mean, Trump could spell Colombia right. He's our king, right? I mean, shit, change it. Change it on the map. It's spelled with a U now. It ain't even spelled with an O no more. Just spell it with a U. Forget it. You know what I'm saying?
Wrote the following: the boat attack September 16th was Colombian, had an engine on top as a sign of damage, and was turned off. Presumably it was in Colombian waters. Who was there was a lifelong fisherman, Alejandro Carranza, who has not returned to his home. Alert to the Attorney General of the nation. I request to act immediately, grant immediate protection to the victim families, and associate them, if they wish, with the victims of Trinidad and Tobago to initiate legal actions in the world and in the justice system of the United States. Meanwhile, Pete Hegseth and Donald Trump continue to say that everybody they are killing in these attacks are members of ELN, a designated terrorist organization. But the Colombian president says the fisherman's boat from Santa Marta was not from the ELN. It belonged to a humble family, lovers of the sea, from which they drew their food. What do you say to that family? Explain to me why you helped assassinate a humble fisherman from Santa Marta. And Petro all day has reposted tweets like this, which called Donald Trump a complete liar, saying he has a complete disregard for facts and truth, and saying that the United States is engaged in imperial aggression against their country. And Petro makes clear that he loves the United States. His issue is with Donald Trump. He also remarks that the United States must take responsibility for its role in the drug trade. And he calls the operations of the United States government illegal and criminal. And I want you all to remember that story about the 2 survivors on that other boat that Donald Trump struck. The survivors were repatriated to Colombia and Ecuador. Very unusual that Donald Trump would choose not to prosecute them in the court of law and have people actually hear the evidence against them. So we've got some breaking news just in the Trump...
That got kind of spicy, didn't it? I told y'all it's something more up to this, man. It's something more up to this. And with the, you know, I think we're going to have to follow this story more closely. Colombia is basically saying they were fishermen, and that's why that commander stepped down, or general or naval officer. He was something. He was high up there, but he doesn't want to be. He don't want to take part in those war crimes like this. This could be bad. I guess we're gonna see in the next coming days. But guess what? We can't even get no judges in because the government is shut down. But maybe we'll figure that out. Cause today, I believe at 3 o'clock, Congress was supposed to meet for a vote today, and they were supposed to vote at 5. Well, it is now 9:38 in Oklahoma. So wherever your place is, do the math. But yeah, no vote. I Googled it. I didn't see a vote. I didn't see anybody say, oh, the government's no longer shut down. Woo-hoo. It's not breaking news. Government still shut down. So that means we got all no's. And I guess we'll hear about it tomorrow.
Administration has begun demolishing some parts of the White House, specifically the East Wing of the White House, to make way for Donald Trump's planned $250 million, 90,000 square foot ballroom. This is just breaking from the Washington Post. They say demolition crews have begun tearing down part of the White House to build President Donald Trump's long-desired ballroom, despite his pledge that construction of the $250 million addition would not interfere with the existing building. Construction teams Monday were demolishing a portion of the East Wing, with a backhoe ripping through the structure, according to a photo shared with the Washington Post, and two people who witnessed the activity and spoke on the condition of anonymity to describe it. A cluster of people, including members of the Secret Service, stood on the steps of the Treasury Department to watch the construction unfold, said one of the people. Sounds of construction.
We got $250 million to go ahead and build a ballroom. What is the ballroom for? Like, are they going to be having dance parties there? What? Understand. Why would Trump put a ballroom there if he only gonna be there for 3 more years? Like, buddy, you about to be checking out in 2028. Can you let me know why you building this ballroom? Cause nobody's gonna use it. Hell, you know he over the Rose Garden at the White House, he put a concrete mass.
Were also audible on the White House campus.
Like a concrete mass over the Rose Garden. Kids can't even go there and do the Easter egg hunt no more. What kind of shit is that? That's un-American. As un-American as the Easter Bunny at the White House? Come on, man. What are we doing?
And then they go ahead and they show Donald Trump's quotes from earlier where he said, "It won't interfere with the current building. It will be near it, but not touching it, and pays total respect to the existing building," which I'm the biggest fan of. So is this how you respect the White House, Donald? Is this how you respect the people's house? As Midas Touch editor-in-chief Ron Filipkowski says, this is a desecration and an abomination. First, he posts an AI video of himself wearing a crown and dumping shit on the heads of Americans. Then he starts tearing down part of the White House for his Mar-a-Lago-style ballroom. I gotta say, this is all quite the metaphor for what Donald Trump is doing to our country.
Well, I mean, I didn't like the old White House anyway. Just build a new one, shit. You know what I'm saying?